Hey, thanks for coming back to the channel. This video is a short, hopefully a short commentary on why red flag laws or uh, extreme risk protection orders are a terrible idea. And the reason they're a terrible idea is because they're based on this concept that if you ever saw the Minority Report movie, it's based on the concept of pre-crime. That is, you believe that you have information sufficient to predict that a person is going to commit a crime. This is called criminal profiling. It's used by the Israelis to find terrorists. That's why it takes 3 to 4 hours just to board an airplane over there. It's being proposed by Senator Grassley in our Senate as something that the Secret Service has been doing for a while. And now some law enforcement agencies have been using this notion of pre-crime with terrible results. The same would happen with these preemptive red flag extreme risk protection orders. The primary reason is the person has not done anything. The person has not committed a crime. And in this country, you cannot be punished, which is what red flag laws do and what extreme risk protection orders do with respect to a constitutional right. It punishes the citizen because if they're not in prison or on parole or probation, they are a citizen, period. And they get the full rights of our Constitution. Now, many disagree with that, which results in people being punished for life for crimes that do not have a life penalty. But that's a subject for a different video. Here, we're talking about this idea that you can create a program and worse, use artificial intelligence, computer technology, big data, and then algorithms, and then come up with something that tells law enforcement or someone else, or worse, some mental health people, that you can go and interrogate, harass, arrest, preemptively remove a constitutional right, preemptively, because you believe that the information you've been presented, information only, that a person might do something. And the information used could be who is going to decide what the profile is, who is going to decide what the algorithm is, who is going to control that. It is a terrible idea, and in most cases has terrible results for the citizen. And there have been law enforcement agencies, I think New York City and Los Angeles, that have they turned their back on this kind of idea. But let's come back to this. What happens with red flag law? They are the camel's nose under the tent for causing more and more gun owners, whether you carry outside the home or not, gun owners to be targets of this pre-crime thinking. The first premise is the fact that you have a gun makes you a pre-crime candidate. And then who knows what else could be put in there. Now, the types of red flag laws and extreme risk protection orders that are out there are not consistent. Due process, in my view, is not an ex parte hearing. Ex parte means the accused is not present when the punishment, that is, the removal of a constitutional right, is taken. That's not due process. And some people like to stretch the truth and say the due process happens after the fact, after your stuff is taken, after you've been harmed in that way. Then you have to spend your money to get a lawyer to go and argue that you're really okay. That is the problem with red flag laws. That is the problem with extreme risk protection orders when it comes to your constitutional right. Frankly, I believe that is the case for anything. You should not be punished or experience any kind of harm or have your freedom taken away without some really, really good evidence that you are imminently about to do yourself harm or someone else. Imminent means right now. Right now. Not maybe a year from now, not maybe 30 days from now, not maybe 2 days from now, but tomorrow. In other words, there's evidence that you are going to do a thing imminently. So I want you guys to think about that. There are those who would argue that says, well, it's better to act on that and maybe prevent something in the future. I don't know about you, but I'm not psychic. I don't know that anyone in the world actually is. I do not ascribe to the right of using algorithms and profiling to punish someone in advance. In our country, you get punished for doing something. You get prevented from doing something when the something is imminent, that is, about to happen now. Now, the exception is the Secret Service can profile for terrorists who are not citizens, and the CIA can profile for people who are not citizens of this country. Yeah, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So anybody who's listening, red flag laws, no. Extreme risk protection orders, no. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it this Sunday morning, June 5th. If you like the content, please subscribe, hit that bell icon. If you think other people might benefit from hearing me do my thing, please send it to them too. But as always, thanks for watching, and carry on.